Chimayo is located off State Road 76 in the Santa Cruz Valley. Chimayo is a primarily rural area filled with many traditions and rich culture. Alright, so we're driving into Chimayo now, one of our many trips. Kind of getting the girls a feel for what it's like out here. That's why Shanice is driving, she knows the way now. So here we are again on one of our trips to Chimayo. As we began to get closer to the Santuario, we immediately felt the power of the church, and could only imagine how many people from all walks of life made this journey before us. We began to wonder what different purposes others had in mind when they made their visit to the Santuario.
We are here at the El Santuario de Chimayo Church. The Santuario was built between 1813 and 1816.
El Santuario has been a place of encounter with God from the very beginning, a place to pray, to thank, to ask, to meditate, and to experience peace of mind as well as body. The walls are filled with pictures brought by people in need of prayers for their loved ones who are sick, passed away, and who are deployed at war.
What is the holy dirt? Where does it come from? There are legends about how the dirt in the little well replaces itself in some extraordinary way. This is not true. This dirt is brought from the surrounding hillside, and every time the little well is filled by the custodian, it is blessed by the priest. In itself, the dirt does not have any curative powers.
Thousands of baby shoes have been brought to the Santuario for Santo Niño de Atocha. Santo Niño is said to travel great distances performing numerous miracles. The faithful bring the shoes to ensure the saint continues his journeys safely.
We met many friends during our journey. One of them was this woman who had owned a cafe next to the church for many years.
For hundreds of years, thousands of people make a spiritual pilgrimage to the Santuario during Holy Week.
After visiting the Santuario, we worked up an appetite. Our next stop was Rancho de Chimayo. Alright, Shanice, what you get to eat?
I got the tostada dinner. It looks good.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah.
V?
I got the combination picante plate.
Alright.
For you.
And I got a chicken fajita plate.
Let's see it. The food was great, and now we all have happy bellies.
Our next stop was to look at some local art, which included lowrider art, wood carvings, and Spanish retablos.
This handsome man right here, his name is Richard Montoya.
Richard is famous for his retablos. Some of his work is even exhibited in the Smithsonian. He was nice enough to teach us about the practice, even allowing us to make our own retablo. The finished product.
This is Richard's wife, Teresa, who will teach us about an old Spanish remedy.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about what this is? So what's it called and what does it do?
Okay, this is an old remedy from when the Native Americans lived here and the Spaniards came from Spain. It's called encerrado. Many people have never heard of it. Mostly it comes from one generation to the next, but you can't buy it at the store.
Mm-hmm. What do you use it for?
Okay, you use it for any skin ailments. It can be for cuts, burns, and especially helps insect
I
bites.
put it on my burn.
Did it help?
Yeah.
They told you.
And is it a root?
It's a combination of different elements which consist of the famous root called oshan.
Okay.
People use it and boil it as a tea, but we boil it and then we add it to this pine pitch, olive oil, and beeswax. And it makes this healing salve and smells like pine pitch.
Yeah.
Like pine pitch. And this is a skin ailment. It's also used for any kind of other skin problems like psoriasis, acne, dry skin, cracked skin, and lip balm.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Every spring, Chimayo natives take to their fields for planting. Chimayo is famous for its green chili. It is important to keep this tradition alive by teaching our youth the importance of planting and farming.
We enjoyed our adventure to Chimayo. We met great people and learned a lot about the community. As you can see, we had a lot of fun doing this project.
We would like to thank Richard and Teresa Montoya for contributing to our project.